Our family has just returned from an incredible trip to the Royalton Riviera Cancun Resort and Spa. Join us as we share the highlights from our perfect misadventure. And as always, if you enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing. To ensure we were able to make the most of our first day at the Royalton, we arrived at the resort early. And although check-in was busy, we quickly made our way to the front of the line and completed the resort's check-in process. The lobby was clean and modern and provided an amazing picture frame for the blue Caribbean waters in the distance. Due to our early arrival, our room wouldn't be ready for several hours, so we took advantage of the hospitality rooms and showered, changed into our bathing suits, and headed to the pool. After a few hours of splashing around, a couple drinks, and a quick snack, we were ready to check out our room. Immediately upon entry to our room, we were impressed. We loved the contemporary decor and felt there was plenty of room for our family of 5 to spread out.
What do you guys think?
The beds were comfortable and the linens were of high quality. And the bathroom felt luxurious, with high-quality toiletries, a double sink, a soaking tub, and a double-headed shower. And like most rooms at the resort, our patio provided awesome views of the pools and landscaping below. The next morning, we were up early, had a quick breakfast, and were off to explore the resort. We felt safe knowing that the resort had taken numerous coronavirus precautions, such as frequent sanitization and providing one of the coolest hand washing stations we've ever seen. With 840 rooms, the resort was definitely large, but the property was very well laid out, making it especially easy to navigate. The resort was well cared for, and the landscaping was immaculate. And there were no shortage of locations to capture the perfect family photo or selfie. And the ocean view from the wedding gazebo was absolutely stunning. As we continued exploring, we were greeted by several iguanas. And despite warnings from Dad, the kids were convinced it was a good idea to try and catch one and take it home. As our journey continued down one of the resort's many well-groomed pathways, we were able to find several must-visit locations, which we look forward to returning to later. We headed back to our room for a change of clothes, only stopping momentarily to dip our toes in the water with excitement for the day ahead. One of the best things to do at the resort quickly proved to be visiting several of the resort's 11 pools. Most of the action was at the main pool, which was a great spot for activities. Another favorite location was the infinity pool. This pool was much quieter and ideal for those looking to relax. However, with 3 young children, there proved to be no better spot for our family than the family pools and splash pad.
Are you okay? That way?
just over ankle deep, the splash area was ideal for our 5-year-old son.
Alright, now where's the... No, I can't go down that!
And he absolutely loved the kid-friendly climbing structures, waterfalls, and water jets. But what all of our kids loved the most was definitely the water slides. And despite spending several hours here, the kids never seem to get tired of this area. Immediately adjacent to the splash pad was the family pool. By getting here early, we had our choice of great poolside chairs. Although even during peak times, the pool never did seem to get super busy. The kids had a great time with the inner tubes brought from home.
Do it one more time, baby.
And even though the pool wasn't super deep, the kids loved being able to float from one side of the pool to the other. And being a family-friendly area, we never felt guilty when the kids jumped and splashed.
Go ahead, go take it to the other pool. Go slide down the slide with it.
And we love being able to play catch with a Nerf football. With kids everywhere, our children found it very easy to make new friends. The drink service at the swim-up bar was very good. And we thought the activities team did a fantastic job. Being named a finalist in the soccer tournament was a huge highlight for our son. And our entire family had an awesome time with the water balloon battle. Taking a quick break from the pool, we were excited to go check out the beach. Unlike other locations at the resort, the beach wasn't super popular, which meant there were plenty of lounge chairs available. Unfortunately, like many resorts in the Riviera Maya, seaweed was a big problem. But we were pleased to see the resort staff working hard to address the issue. Despite the seaweed, the Caribbean waters here were beautiful and still felt like paradise. Kids still enjoyed the warm waters and the gentle ocean waves.
Man, you guys are looking so tan.
We also loved the soft white sands, which made for great sandcastle building. But most of all, we really enjoyed the staff's efforts to make the experience as good as possible by hosting beach volleyball, soccer, and dodgeball tournaments.
Alright, you gotta catch it, buddy.
Throw it underhand. He's only like 5.
Another highlight from our vacation was visiting the Royalton's numerous high-quality restaurants. And with plenty of options for everyone, the breakfast buffet can't be missed. In my opinion, the best way to start the day was with a visit to the omelet station.
Gracias, Miguel. Thank you.
But if you asked our kids, they'd tell you the waffle station was the best. And a tableside visit from Fido, the clown, was an awesome surprise. For lunch, we love visiting the food truck. The Philly cheesesteak and seasoned fries were the perfect poolside meal. At dinner time, we were big fans of the a la carte restaurants. The Japanese restaurant was a family favorite. We really enjoyed the different options from the sushi platter. And found it a great opportunity to practice using our chopsticks. For my main course, I chose the grilled salmon, which was incredibly moist and tender and proved to be one of my favorite meals of the trip. Another great option was Taj, which served Indian cuisine. The ambiance here was awesome. After appetizers and a salad, Mom and Dad chose the chicken masala and butter chicken for dinner, while the kids were less adventuresome and stuck to chicken nuggets and spaghetti from the kids' menu. Looking for a taste of Mexico, we were excited to give the Agave restaurant a try. Turns out, some of us were more excited than others. The kids were big fans of the fresh guacamole. And Mom and Dad loved the chicken tortilla soup. We also really enjoyed the dessert, ordering one of everything on the menu. Of all the restaurants, the Hunter Steakhouse was everyone's favorite. Our oldest son was a big fan of the barbecue ribs.
How was it, Dixon? Good, okay. Glad you're excited. Who loves steak?
While the rest of us loved our perfectly cooked steaks. An iced coffee from the coffee lounge made for a perfect midday treat. With the only thing better on a hot day being a cup of gelato from Scoops. We thought the resort did an outstanding job keeping our family entertained. And despite the kids club being closed as a COVID precaution, we still had a fantastic time. The kids love the poolside arts and crafts.
Nashi, what are you gonna paint, buddy? Papa.
And our youngest son loved getting his face painted and showing off his dragon tattoo.
Don't have money yet. We'll get it right now.
My dad's gonna get it.
Here.
The nightlife at the resort was equally enjoyable.
I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue. Oh, they'll fall in love. And here's the bottom line. Our trio.
We loved the early evening kids show, which allowed us to be part of the excitement without keeping the kids up too late. In the spirit of staying active, we made sure to check out the Royalton Gym. facilities were very clean and well equipped. We really appreciated the wide variety of spin bikes, ellipticals, treadmills, and other equipment. And although we don't play tennis, we still thought the rooftop courts were really impressive. For anything forgot at home, the shops on the Royalton property offered just about anything you could possibly need. We had an incredible time at the Royalton Riviera Cancun Resort and Spa. Resort highlights included the impressive rooms, fantastic pools, and high-quality food options.
Madden, go there.
We also thought the property was clean and well-maintained, and found the resort staff to be friendly and helpful. All in all, we found the Royalton to be a great option for families. And although our vacation has just ended, we wouldn't hesitate to return if given the option. Until that day, we will be dreaming of our next perfect misadventure. And we hope you consider following our journey by liking, subscribing, and checking out our other videos.